I'm back. Part two. All right. So, I thought that maybe I'd try something a little bit different for the loved one. I got confession messages. So, I thought maybe I would pull a confession. I don't know who it's going to come from, a loved one. It could be a soulmate, a twin flame, I don't know. But this is going to be a confession. And then I will pull cards and we'll work around that and see how that goes. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to y'all what I'm thinking in my head, how to maybe do this. So here's a confession message. Learning. I am learning lessons now. I have grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself to be a better person, whom you can feel proud of, whom you can feel proud of. That does not even make sense. That's weird. I have grown up since our last encounter. Okay. Childhood friend, maybe. Ex-lover. You'll know who this is about. I've been working on myself to be the better person whom you can feel proud of. Oh, they're working on themselves so you can feel proud of them. Okay? And let's put something else with it, and then we'll take it from there. The next, oh, you are not gonna believe this. This is crazy. Again, what does that say? Learning. What does that one say? Learning. That that's a coincidence. You are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I am very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. So someone wants you to be proud of them. And also, someone wants to know they've learned from you. Wow. That is, I have to get one more now. That is some, how can I, two learnings. I did, what were the chances of me pulling that? Because of regret. My intention was not to hurt you. I am so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. So someone's wanting to come forward with, because they have a lot of regret. Now it's making sense. They've learned from you and they want you to be proud of them, but yet they're full of regret. They know you were a special person, a rare breed. And they fucked up. But you taught them a lesson. That's what I get out of that. Narcissist 101. What's blocking you? We might as well see what's blocking you, right? All right. What's blocking it? What is the blocks that we have to overcome in this relationship? Now, this doesn't necessarily even have to be a soulmate. It can be your family. It can be your friends. It can be anybody. You will know who this reading is all about and who it has to deal with. Because I have a couple people who I know exactly what this is about. Oh, shit. That one just jumped out. Fixing them. You can't fix someone. You can't. I don't care who you are. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. You can't fix people. They have to want to change themselves. You can be there for them and you can support them. But ultimately, they're the ones that got to fix themselves. No one else can. Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Get your list. Want what's real. I get that. And I get that because I'm the type of person, I don't think people would ever hurt me. That's how gullible I was with my rose-colored glasses. I thought, oh, no one's going to hurt me. Shit. Was I so full of shit? There's something about a broken mirror, too. And in this one, there's all kinds of things in the kitchen. There's alcohol in this picture. There's dishes. There's food. There's a lot of little hodgepodge knickknacks. A little bit of everything in that picture. You see what I mean? A little bit of everything. So much stuff in there. And maybe that's because you have all these grandiose expectations. Or maybe you're a spender and you expected to use everything that you buy. But you can't. But are you expecting... What are you... Okay, maybe I can put it this way. What are you expecting from this person? What do you want to learn from this person? What expectations do you have? Do you think that they're going to learn and not make the same mistakes they did if they're... No. Staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. You know, we expect people not to hurt us, right? And then I read somewhere where someone says, you know how you deal with people? You give them only enough rope that they can hang themselves with. That's how trusting that one should be. But my heart is so damn big, it's hard for me. I have a big heart, and it gets stomped on a lot. And people take my kindness for my weakness. A lot. And that's something I've got to learn to break. And I'm staying stuck in this cycle. And it's up to me to change my thinking to break away. I can't keep thinking someone's going to change because I have someone who I have had their back. And I said there to be hurt because I never thought that they would hurt me. But they did. And mine's a loved one. So, the first one. Oh, shit. First one says legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Something about the scales of justice. I do understand that too. Someone I love deeply is going to, well, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to myself. There's something about karmic ties. You got to get away. These karmic ties that you have, sometimes our karmics are narcissists, especially if you're an empath or a star seed. Yeah. The narcissists love us because our light is so bright, and they don't want to let us go. They want to hold on to us for dear life. But there's something about a karmic tie, and you have to break the cycle. And that's why you're feeling stuck, is because you're in a karmic tie. That's why we're stuck. And until we decide to break it, we're going to continue the pattern. And it'll follow us in every lifetime until we break that pattern. And mine is breaking the ties from narcissists. I know what mine is. And I'm not afraid to say it. Getting readings. And I do. There's a lot of people that I follow. Chosen 144 on Facebook. I haven't seen him on Facebook. He's probably there. I just ain't found him or whatever. But on YouTube, his name's Chosen 144. He has been a good teacher for me. I've learned a lot from him. A lot. I mean, there's just something about it. And another reading, if y'all ever see for the Spiritual Society, Mia, Dahlia, and Maverick, they have been good too. And I highly recommend them too, because they know their shit. I've learned a lot. Maverick helped me learn about shadow work. And Mia is a soulmate reader, and Dahlia does the angel readings. Those are the specialties of them. And they're really good, and I really like them, and I'm very, very thankful to them, because they've opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, because it was through Mia. And here's something I can share with you. Through Mia, I would always hear third party situation. I'm like, yeah, you're foolish. No, she wasn't. That's why I'm a firm believer. If you get a reading and someone says there's a third party situation, there's usually a third party situation. Now, most of these guys, I do oracle cards, but I'm being pulled into doing tarot, and I do have tarot, because back in the 90s I used to do the Ralph Waite tarot, and I knew astrology like the back of my hand. And there's a part of me that wants to do tarot again, and maybe one day I will, but in the meantime I like my oracle cards, because these are good teaching tools for me, and I can help tell my story more through them. But yeah, those are some suggestions of people that I know that are really good. Okay, shadow love, tangled web, convoluted, justifications caught up, entranced. So there's a tangled web. Someone's in a tangled web of some sort. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love one. It could be a tangled web of friendship. You know how, you have a group of friends and there's always that one that had, there's always webs in your friendship circles. A lot of times. Someone's a gold digger in it for what they can. Get money hungry and self-serving. Thank you. God, I find that really strange because no, sir. Because I tried to turn that light on and I couldn't get it to turn on. And all of a sudden the light turned on. That is really strange. Oh, that's almost scary. Next one. A brief affair. Brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet, and it can't last. So, if this is a lover, then someone's a gold digger. Narcissist. Narcissist will take you for everything you're worth. And they'll get what they want, pretend they love you, and then drop you like a hotcake. Make you feel like you're the best thing that ever lived. They'll woo you, wine you, dine you, want to 69 ya. Oh, baby, don't leave me. God, please don't leave me, baby, please. I promise it won't happen again. I promise. And you go back, and then what happens? The cycle starts all over again. And it's not a fun cycle to live. I'm telling you. That's where you got to find your self-love. Because self-love helps you see things for what they are, and you see the red flag when it comes to narcissistic people who use you, want you for your money, create a tangled web, bring in their flying monkeys, have affairs. Why do most relationships break up? Because of cheating. Who are cheaters? Narcissists. That's where this is my narcissist. I've been there. So these are my soulmate cards. Now I am going to pull a few love soulmate. This one says pain and roses. Trying to fix it, and we can't. Correcting and improving something, making the best out of a bad situation. You can see the roses in the back are gray, and she's painting them red. Take off your this is telling me I'm telling you, take off those rose-colored glasses as if you're in that kind of relationship. And I will tell you, if they've touched you once, that's a red flag. Start fucking running. If a man puts his hands, especially around your throat, get the fuck out. Because that's control and that's domination. So this is just telling me you can try to paint them roses as beautiful as you want and paint that beautiful picture of a happy life. But if you're miserable, why you live in it? And I'm talking to myself too. Telling myself the same thing. Lone wolf. There's something about the wolf. free spirit, happy single, choosing to stay single. Because once you get out of that abuse, you prefer to be single. And there's some people who are single who are looking for their soulmate. Oh, there you go. The moon. Emotions. Remember in the first video we talked about emotions. Well, there's emotions right there too. The moon is all about emotions. And there's something about a wolf print and the wolf himself. We become lone wolves after a while, especially after a lot of hurt. You become one. All right, one more, and I'm going to end this reading. Lady Venus. Again, water. There's a shell. That conch shell, you know, that you can hear the ocean with. Beauty and grace. Romantic and sexual love. Explore your desires. So once you get out of your lone wolf phase, you'll find the one. Learn to love yourself too. Self-love is the best love, baby. Because we love ourselves. We have to love ourselves first in order for someone else to truly love us for who we are. Because if you can love you, flaws and all, your romantic partner can too. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop this reading right here, and I hope this helped somebody. And I'm going to do another round of readings, so get ready. So part 3 is coming up. I'll be back in 2 and 2. Oh, like that, Chuck Woolery used to say, be back in 2 and 2. All right, I'll be right back. Love y'all. Bye.